What it actually means. From Streets of Growth, we've got Darren.
Thank you for having us here.
Oh, it's my pleasure. You came running over to me because you were so excited about the fundraising that's gone on today. Let's leave that as a tease. But tell me, I mean, the more I hear about this charity, I just think it's absolutely essential these days. Tell people about it.
Well, we're local neighbours. We grew up in one of the fourth most socially deprived boroughs in London called Tower Hamlets. And growing up there as kids, we know what it's like to be pulled into violence and crime. Lots of us have stayed back to build a charity called Streets of Growth that we built with £10 and 2 chairs. And here we are 23 years later, still helping many young people escape a life of gangs, knife crime, violence and child criminal exploitation.
Now, is that, without going into too much of the detail, it's the child criminal exploitation that is the thing that you guys at Streets of Growth are really concerned about. Tell us a little bit more about that if you can.
Well, you read in the papers, you see on the news with young people with knives, often caught with lots of drugs. What a lot of people don't realise is those young people are being forced to carry those knives and drugs, and they're under the age of 18, often by a lot of older people in their 30s, 40s and 50s, to carry out acts so that when they get caught, the real criminals and the big gang members and the mafia, they don't get caught. They're being used as child slaves.
Absolutely. I can tell you're passionate about it, Darren. You started the charity. What was the catalyst for thinking, no, it's time to take action now, I want to get involved?
Just seeing my own mates losing their lives to violence and got friends who are doing 20 years in prison and seeing people that didn't get to live to the age of 18, and I just thought, you know what, we've lived through it, we've got through it. How do we show young people how you do it, how you keep out of violence, and how you play a part in being a pioneer and a community leader in your own community.
Amazing, mate. I know it's tough these days to be a smaller charity. What is tell me about the struggle to get funding?
Well, a lot of these little charities, we don't get the funding that the big charities get. So the big charities have got big teams, big fundraising teams, and they get a lot of media attention. And it's often the little charities that are out there at 2 o'clock in the morning, speaking to gangs on the corner, going into courts to explain to the court system, working with police, and it's all hidden work. And it's work that's going on when you're in bed asleep. And this is the work that we're trying to get funding for, but we can't get funding for, because this is the intervention that keeps these young people out of gangs.
Amazing.
Berkeley Group and Berkeley-owned St James and St William selected Streets of Growth to be their corporate social responsibility partner this year and are working with us to improve the way young people are empowered to improve their lives and futures and play a greater role in the transformation of their neighbourhoods. Berkeley are creating employment pathways within the construction industry, as well as volunteering and raising much needed funding to resolve Streets of Growth's unique intervention services. Today, at the Big Art Marathon in London, Berkeley Group St James and St William had 13 runners who completed the full circuit and to date have raised an astonishing £14,000. The final total will increase once match funding is added. A huge thank you to every single runner and to Sharon Nichols, who is Berkeley's Employment and Skills Manager and Community Champion.